Hey everyone, welcome back to the RPGames YouTube channel. My name is Ralph, this is Pathfinder Kingmaker. This episode we are going to try and tackle another trial. We failed at the non-violence trial, and we have received word that one of those disciples is waiting for us at Talon Peak. So as you can see, I have a bit of an experimental party here. The idea is to try and not kill any monsters this time. So that's why I'm leaving the heavy hitters at home. And I'm hoping that with, I don't know, with some hold monster spells or something, I will be able to wait long enough or to hold them long enough so that I can pass this trial. So we are going to teleport to Farnhold, and from there we're gonna head to Talon Peak. Here we are at Talon Peak. Let's maybe check the party composition here for a moment. Let's maybe put Gren on the second line here. Yeah, that sounds good. Alright, let's see where we can find this, what was his name? Puyo the Wolf or something? Not quite sure. I'm guessing they're at the top, like in one of those towers. Let's see where we can find this character. Oh, here he is. Ah, Puya the Wolf. Alright, summon the monsters, please. The dwarf standing on the cliff gives you a stern look. Ah, there you are at last. That was a long ways. Froze my my feet off. What's the next trial? There is none. I don't know what my brothers and sisters think, but as far as I'm concerned, you don't deserve trials by masters yet. I'll tell you what, a neophyte should test you first. Set off to the Castle of Knives and quickly, not like your usual lazy gait. Huh? Didn't we come from Castle of Knives? When telling us about the trial, Kamala described the ability to subdue anger as being among its conditions. I believe we are now being tested for this very skill. Okay. Let's, yeah, that was useful. Okay, let's head to the Castle of Knives then. We have arrived at the Castle of Knives area, which happens to be completely on the other side of the map. Now, I ran into some enraged owlbears, and what is very clear... oh, that's him. Okay. What is very clear is that this party is a challenge, to say the least. Yeah. That didn't go as smooth as when I have the melee party with me, that's for sure. Hello again, Your Highness, congratulations. You not only passed the trial, but you performed it brilliantly. If you walked just a little bit faster, you'd have had to wait for me, not me for you. My sincerest respect. Oh, he's a lot friendlier now. Now the final trial awaits you. Find my sister Vidya the Lion. She is somewhere nearby. You need not look far. You're suddenly much more polite. Yep, that's Gren for you, saying it like it is. Forgive my rudeness, it was a part of the trial. Not everyone is able to smother their pride and suffer insults from a smug stranger. Yeah. I don't know if I have the history of dealing with that very well, to be honest. Where is this neophyte who was supposed to test me? Standing right in front of me. Who made you run here day and night without sleep or even rest? It certainly wasn't me. You tested yourself and with brilliant results. What does your name mean? I received the name Puya from teacher Avalo. He comes from Jalmarai and gives his disciples names in his native tongue. Puya means prayer, and wolf is an honorary title. To become a master of an order, one must walk one of the paths of wisdom. The phoenix, the unicorn, and so on. The way of the wolf is the way of humility, of foregoing pride and personal ambition, of honest, if sometimes thankless, work for the common good. Tell me about your order. Refusing those who seek knowledge is a sin. What do you wish to know? Where does the order come from? It was founded by teacher Avalo. Very little is known of his past, only that he is from Jalmarai. Some say he was a criminal and fled the law. These are only rumors. But even if there is truth behind them, well, many in our order used to be villains, changing one's sinister nature, rising from mere animal existence to goodness and order. This is the backbone of our teaching. To tell the tale, the teacher spent many years meditating in the artful forest and then showed up out of nowhere at the great temple of Sarenrae and challenged the high priestess to debates about the essence of their fate. He argued thus with many religious leaders, proving that there is a common principle behind the fates of the different gods and of good and order. A common path he called the wise way. Disciples came to him, but though there was nothing profane in his words, it seemed that the servants of even the most kind deities don't like it when their congregation is being taken from them. Yeah. And thus the teacher returned to the Artfell, swearing then and there that our order would build no temples of our own. Some of his disciples stayed with him, while others went traveling, spreading his teachings. We are no secret, but don't attract too much attention either. Some tell us to leave, others listen and learn. That is all. What does Surangamin mean? It's difficult to translate. There's just not a suitable word in the common language. The way of a hero is close, but hero is not understood as one who spills more blood than the rest. The way of the righteous, perhaps, though still not very exact. If you would forgive such a bulky phrase, it's more precisely the way of the person who makes the world a better place. Oh. Okay, so it means Grand Blackforge, pretty much. I hope we have that dialogue option. I see wisdom in these words. Perhaps your teachings do not fully match with what I believe and know of the world, but there are many kind things in them. What is your philosophy? The wise way, our teacher discovered it after years of contemplation and meditation. Its common principles of good and order underpin the fates of all the kind gods. If everyone followed them, the world would know no war, and all would live as one vast family. The core principle of the wise way is non-violence. Yes, it can be difficult at times, especially when evil rages all around. But we believe that it's only by pacifying the evil in one's own soul that we are able to defeat monsters. I kind of like this philosophy. Are you sure you want to help me? My view on the world is different from yours. We are not sure. That's why we're testing you. But be assured that even if you harbor evil and hope only to profit from us, if you manage to pass our trials, this surely means there is room in your soul for good. Many of our members were once scoundrels or worse, and each of them is now living proof that the wise way is open to all. What deity do you venerate? We venerate many deities, but swear by none. Shaelin, Sarenrae, Irori, Amedea, Erastil, Abadar, each a fragment of the truth, but only teacher Avalo gathered all the parts together in the teachings of the wise way. Interesting. Okay. So he mentioned that Vidya the lion was nearby, so I'm guessing that is on the same map. What does this map look like? Okay. Yeah, so we're gonna have to look around a little bit, see if we can find her. We found a monkey.
In due time.
Apparently there is some loot that we never picked up. Probably, oh, here. Vidya, oh, right. Did I just walk past her? Because I was here at this flower, right? I probably did. Okay, let's first grab the loot.
I did as you asked.
That's more important.
Done and done.
Ah, yes, we can open it. Great. An ancient elven bead and some spells. Okay. Let's head back down.
I did as you asked.
Alright, Vidya the lion. Hello, Your Highness, I'm Vidya the Lion. Are you ready for your final trial? What does your name mean? I haven't always had that name. The teacher gave it to me. It means knowing the truth. I follow the lion's way. This is the way of preaching. I came to understand the teachings of the wise way and learn to declare them loud and clear with a lion's roar. What does the trial consist of? My trial is a trial of truth. I will ask you 3 questions about the Surangamin order to test how much you've learned of us. If you are unsure in your knowledge, do not hasten to commence this trial. First try to learn more about us. Oh boy. I think it'll be exciting. Everything's so symbolic, lions, unicorns, and the king wisely giving one correct answer after another. Yeah. I wouldn't be so sure of me giving the correct answers, but yeah. Thanks for the confidence vote, Lindsay. Where can I learn more about your order? In the same place you would go looking for knowledge about anything, in books. What I will ask you is no secret. I'm sure you can easily find books about us. Okay, let me check if by any chance I have a book in this whole stack that I'm carrying around. And it turns out that we actually have a book. 5 years in the depths of the forest, Revelations of a Disciple of the Teacher of Valo by Surya the Wolf. Ludrigan Vander Lappius and Daughters, Publishing House. Okay. I spent half of my life in a temple of Sarenrae. I served the goddess loyally and blindly, never considering that no one, not even an immortal deity, can walk your path for you. I carried out Sarenrae's will, but never stopped to think about what it was exactly, or what lay behind it, the source of the kind goddess... The source of the kind goddess's kindness. Okay. Then an unknown preacher came to town and challenged the senior priests of all the great temples to debates. Some laughed at him, others defamed him, but many, like me, saw the truth in his words. We followed him into the Artfell forest, where he meditated for 7 years. gaining insights into truth. The teacher opened my eyes to the wise way, the path that the kind gods follow, and the common thread that unifies all their teachings and makes them worthy of veneration. Some understand it through the phoenix, in burning instincts and a fiery will. Others go the way of the unicorn or chameleon, achieving peace in silence. Those who have a powerful voice go the lion's way and preach the wise way to others. I have found enlightenment in the way of the wolf, in cutting wood, carrying water, and working without thought of thanks. Right, let's see if we can do this quiz. I'm ready to pass the trial. May the trial commence. Happy are those who have learned the truth. Question numero uno. What paths to achieving a master's title are there in our order? So the third option, the dragon for sure not. Phoenix, yes. Unicorn, yes. Wolf, yes. Lion, yes. And chameleon was also mentioned. Unicorn or chameleon. Yes, it was mentioned. So let's go for option number 2. I see you are knowledgeable. Yes, chameleon masters are not as noticeable, but are no less important than the others. May the trial commence. Happy are those who have learned the truth. The second question, where did teacher Avallo meditate as he learned the truth? Where he was meditating was in the forest, in Artfell Forest. Correct, he still lives there, surrounded by his disciples. May the trials commence. Happy are those who have learned the truth. The final question, where did our teacher come from? Oh, okay. That was actually not that difficult. So he came from Jalmarai. Correct, that is exactly where he came from to these lands. Well, Your Highness, you have answered all the questions. You learned so much about our order. I did. Okay. I'm glad. Knowledge is the first step to understanding, and understanding opens the path to enlightenment. With your permission, I shall withdraw. I must to confer. I see. With my brothers and sisters, we shall assemble not far from here. Find us to hear our verdict. Okay. So she's heading down. Let's follow. Here they are, all of them. Who's this? Daksha the Chameleon. Okay, this is the Chameleon Master. Alright. The Masters of the Surangamin Order silently watch you approach. Beside the 4 Masters you see a 5th, a nondescript halfling woman in a modest robe. Your Highness, we meet again. Allow me to introduce you to the 5th Master whose test you faced. Daksha the Chameleon watched you from afar and has drawn her own conclusions about how you approached our tests. Glad to meet you, Your Highness. Yeah, he's barely visible. Or she, I have no idea. They. We are ready to announce our verdict. Are you ready to hear it? Yes. Alright, I have tested His Highness and I testify he is worthy. Okay, thank you, Kamala. Visaka the Unicorn, not worthy. Yes, this was the non-violence test, yeah. Yeah, failed that one. Puya the Wolf, quite worthy to me. Vidya the Lion, I testify, worthy, okay. And Daksha also says worthy, so what happens now? The majority of masters agree, Your Highness. We find you worthy of our aid and would offer you the title of Protector of the Wise Way. Will you accept it? Of course. So, in, I don't know if it was the last episode, I made a remark about Daenerys having all those titles, and so I wanted more titles too, of course. So here we go. We can add Protector of the Wise Way to my list of titles. I'll be making new cards very soon in Lindsay's print house. Except rejoice, brothers and sisters, for today the Wise Way has gained a new protector in this world. It's time we keep our promise. We award you with the secret weapon of our order. It's a spell that quells all wrath, pacifies berserkers, and binds evil. We are sure you will use it wisely. And there is one more gift we offer, the word of truth. We have long meditated, seeking knowledge of the power that opens portals. Here is what was revealed to us, the one you've been fighting since the day you set foot in the stolen lands. She is not only the fountain of evil, but its greatest victim. As she prepares to sting you with her dagger, a sword hangs above her head in the hands of another. It is in your power to save her, if you would brave the wrath of those who could make even her tremble. Okay. Now it is time for us to depart your lands. Goodbye, Your Highness, and may your way always be wise. This does sound a bit like the Jedi Order, no? May the Force be with you. Alright, so I guess we will be... Oh, we're not gonna head back. Yeah. So when I was coming here, I found a new location, and I'm wondering if I should go there with this party. That might be dangerous, seeing that a random encounter already caused us a bit of trouble. We'll see. Alright, so we have Ilthuliak's Lair. Many of the rocks and trees in this area seem to be partially melted or burned. The bones of countless creatures, big and small, litter the foot of this high rocky hill. That sounds like a dragon or something. Yeah, if that's the case, I'm not gonna tackle that with this party. That makes no sense. Yep, that's grand for you. So, where are we heading? We are heading back to the capital. Alright, back at the capital, let's take a look at some kingdom management. Jaital's attempt to bribe the orc shamans was successful. The auguries determined that the orcs should raid the lands north of Belkzen. The kingdom is safe. Espionage +3. Yeah, let those orcs raid some other place. As long as it's not Solistar, that's totally fine. The forces sent by Jubilust put an end to the war and established a heavily patrolled peace on the rivers. The traders now prefer to do their business with the advisors' forces rather than the aggressive Brevoy houses. And it turns out that such relationships can be very profitable. Economy +8, nice. Military +2, relations +3. Look at our military, 351. And espionage is actually 150, it's actually quite high. Very nice, alright. The storyteller held a merry feast where the best of our bards competed against the best singers and musicians among the Fae. The magical revelry went on until morning. Culture +4, loyalty +1. Reasonable changes in legislation made it possible not only to cover the loophole, but also to replenish the losses of the treasury. Loyalty +3. We did the Kingdom Protection. Alright, that's good. Then, let's see, what do we have left, actually? Oh, we have almost everyone back, it seems. Let's see, the Power of Blood, or Hematomancer Alchemist. That can be Jubilost. Choking Death, a devastating epidemic from Eobaria has struck the local region. It's not the first time Choking Death has desolated a country. Precautions must be taken before the kingdom turns into a wasteland of dead men and monsters. That could be Jaital or Ekun. 35 difficulty class. Yeah, that's not gonna matter very much who I send, I think. 35, and if I send Ekundayo, it's a little bit more, it's 45. Okay, let's send Ekun then. The Power of Blood, let's send Jubilas to that one. And then I can use the Storyteller for... or did I already do that? Oh no, I didn't. The Training for the Curator skills, there we go. Start that project. What else do I have? 62 more days, okay. Training, yep. Economy, fortifying the foundations, that's Ikondayo probably, yes. Rank up. Let's see, the Warden, he is busy. And the Minister. We can bring Jaital up to rank 9. Let's do that. We found a secret cache in Glenabin. Okay. Harem immediately identified the new teaching as a demonic cult. The leader of the demon worshippers was arrested during one of the rituals. The chastened citizens have returned to their temples, divine +4. Oh, it's actually only arcane that's really staying behind. Okay, so the scouting was done. That's great. Let's see. Ancient tradition. An invitation to a celebrated folk festival was delivered to the castle. We could take care of that with Harem. Let's see. Is Ekundai? No, he's not back yet. And the Warden is the only one that I can rank up. And when is Ekun back? In 13 days, okay. So let's send... What can I use? Valerie, Tristian, so community, loyalty, or divine. Yeah, let's have Harem deal with this. There we go. And now I'm actually curious about this lair, so I think I'm gonna head back there and see if there's in fact a dragon staying in that lair. Unless, of course, we get interrupted with a whole bunch of stuff. Good day, Your Highness. It seems that the war with Daggermark is boiling, is it not? I even see some in Varnhold nowadays. They're everywhere, I tell you. I would like to make a contribution to assist you in this war against those spying bastards. Here, take this and put it to good use. Royal Gloves of Valor. Alright. Thank you, Terval. Okay, that's the only one. Alright, that's fine. We are at the lair. Now, I had to really think about who I was gonna take. Now, I mean, Valerie, Miri, Jaital, that was obvious, but I was really considering bringing a Kondayu. In the end, I decided to bring Rigongar and Octavia to have some magic. We'll see. It really depends what we're gonna face up here. Trap no good. Mistress will scold us, eat us.
How curious. What a surprise.
Okay. The body is covered with acid burns. Okay, so we have... Oh, Octavia can do that too. Okay.
I did as you asked.
I thought that was gonna be Jaital, but
I see something.
yikes, there's way too many traps here.
Done and done.
Very nice, Octavia, so far.
I did as you asked. I did as you asked.
Nice. Alright, that was against my expectations, but I'm not complaining. It is a dragon. Oh boy. Ilthuliak. Holy crap. Yeah, we don't... If we don't bring a Kondayu, we don't have the wolf, of course. That's something I find out now. Let's start with a controlled fireball.
Together we are unstoppable.
And let's see what we can do with Rigongar. Molted Orb. Shocking Grasp. Enlarge person. Yeah, that might be interesting. Let's enlarge Valerie.
Enemy approaching.
Yeah, I think it's time that everyone attacks now.
Break a sweat.
Never had a chance.
Yeah, it's gonna be a difficult one. That is for sure. Octavia, can you deal with these little ones? That would be very nice. If you drop a fireball over there. Can we do that again, Octavia? Yeah, we can. There we go. There is... Holy crap. Yeah, that's gonna take a while. So, Rigongar, how about you do some magic too? That would be very nice. Oh, can you maybe enlarge Amiri as well? Did he actually do that? I don't think so. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
You're using it wrong.
Let's see, what else can we do with lightning bolt? Sure, let's throw that over here. We're not taking a gigantic amount of damage, so that's positive. And yeah, we're about halfway through, I think. Frigid touch. How about you try that, Rigongar? That didn't do very much. Oh, it's almost dead. There we go. Yeah, these won't be the big issue here. What else do we got? Right. Damn, that was a tough one, to be honest.
All according to plan.
Even with this party, but yeah, I would not have stood a chance with the other party. And to be honest, we took very little damage. So whatever it was throwing at us, I think we have a very good protection against spells now. Which was our big weakness in the past. Let's see, what can we grab from this corpse? Bracers and a belt, okay. Bracers of physical perfection +8 and bracers of armor, alright. And I'm guessing a whole bunch of treasure, which might have some more jewelry. Collect treasure 1000 BP. Oh wow. Okay. Yep, I'll do that with pleasure. Spent those 2 hours for 1000 BP. Damn.
And done.
Alright. That is pretty much it. We have one more corpse near the entrance. There we go. Okay, so what I was wondering, which is very funny again since I've been playing this game for so long. So we discovered a hidden cache in Glenabin. Now I am in Glenabin and there is this location here, Shrewish Gulch. When the wind passes through this deep, steep gorge, the surroundings shake with a screeching sound resembles the voice of the most unpleasant, scandalous person you could imagine. The effect might just be a natural phenomenon, but who can say for sure? And unlike other regions, it doesn't say that I have visited before. So if you look at Two-Faced Hill, it mentions you visited this location. So I'm wondering, this hidden cache, is that locations that I did not discover yet? And if so, then during the scouting of the other areas, I also found these hidden caches. So if this is the case, there might be some more regions that I haven't seen yet. Oh, okay. Yeah, nope. That is definitely not the case, it looks like. Okay, well, it was an idea. Let's head to Shanana. I've never been in this location. Yeah, that's not correct. I'd like to congratulate you, Grand Black Forge. For the first time, the Stolen Lands have emerged on onto the international scene as a strong country worthy of respect. It has far exceeded its history as a wild wasteland. Can hardly believe our diplomacy has achieved such positive effects. I'm thinking of establishing a string of grand embassies all across Aviston. So you've managed to build a truly open country. Many foreigners reside in your domain, while your own subjects have no fear of traveling abroad. We are beset by those striving to become citizens, and many are willing to serve in our military to earn the privilege. Others seek to hide from persecution, slavery, or the disdain that they face at home. We can officially invite them to come here and live under your protection. But here is a better idea. I've been polishing. Why don't we establish publishing houses abroad? They could print regular reports for your subjects so they can keep up with domestic affairs. Let's see. Our domain will accept every oppressed fugitive. Let the general establish a regiment of foreigners. And our open publishing houses. Actually, I don't mind either of these. Let's just go with Lindsay's idea. Open publishing houses to print newspapers for our subjects abroad. Loyalty +5 and culture +10. Alright. We have established newspapers. Jubilost showered the mage with money, shackling her with a golden chain to the capital. She has all but forgotten about science and wallows in opulence. Still, she is useful. She never tires of singing the kingdom's praises in academic circles. She also mentors a few quick-witted apprentices chosen by the treasurer, who write treatises and books for their master. It doesn't matter. Economy +4, relations +5, and arcane +8. Very nice. That's a nice boost to arcane there. The Grand Diplomat. Yep, we met with Lindsay, relations +1. Alright. And then, we have livestock debts. Livestock is mysteriously dying off through the region. Ulcers appear on the animals' muzzles, their hides grow damp with sweat, and they die within the week. Whole herds are dying. The local people are facing famine. Good thing that we have Tristian available to take care of this. There we go. Rigongar is not back yet. 51 days for that curse thing, okay. So we can rank up Lindsay in that case to rank 10 even. Oh, that's great. All right, let's go Lindsay. Relations has reached rank 10. Very nice. We have military, economy, and relations at rank 10. Let's see. Community at 8, loyalty at 7, divine at 6, arcane at 4. Yeah, I think the main reason why arcane is so low is because we have sent Octavia on a lot of those curse quests where she's researching curses, and those take quite a long time, so I think that might be the reason. Stability is at 8, culture at 6, and espionage at 8 as well. Alright, and then we have a greedy tax collector. Craftsman submitted a complaint against a tax collector. According to the craftsman, the tax collector demanded double payment this month. Ho ho! If that money ends up in my coffers, you know, I don't mind that much. The collector admitted that he'd taken some of the taxes he'd collected, then tried to collect the tax again to hide his crime. Aha, that we cannot abide with. Is that good English? Chubby, deal with this guy. There we go. Let's see. 2 more days. Am I still... Yeah, let's just skip these 2 days and then see what happens. So, the guard placed the deceased people in camps under strict quarantine where they received proper treatment. Among the patients, they found a spy who was the one who originally poisoned wells and caused the epidemic. She possessed a cure for the choking death. Oh, how convenient. Stability +3. Let's see. Harem arrived at the folk festival, leading his congregation in solemn procession. He blessed the feast table and invited the guests to pray to their gods. Loyalty +2, divine +5. Very nice. The storyteller's training is complete. That is also very good. And then we have Regent Waiki, a paladin and a former Mandavian crusader now corrupted by power, has seized control of Artume. Queen Savella and her young son Prince Edred, who Waiki swore to protect, have fled. With the support of the patriots of Artume, they are gathering their forces to retake their throne. Will the king aid the deposed ruler? How is this my business? I don't even know where Artume is located. This does sound like something Lindsay could take care of. 75%, let's do that. Let's rank up Ikondaio. He should be back now, yes. Tristian ordered all sick livestock slaughtered and their remains burned to ash. These stern measures seem to have choked off the pestilence. Loyalty +3. Nicely done. And then we have a bunch of new events. Undead Rising, oh boy. An old priestess of Pharasma has died in the region, and the dead have risen from their graves. I think we have seen that one before. Let's see, Celebrity, a legendary scholar from Absalon, is traveling the River Kingdoms, giving a series of lectures about the circulation of souls in the universe. The famous half-elf should be invited to the capital. Such a visit would greatly benefit the subjects of the kingdom. That would be the storyteller, and then a nasty rumor once again. Okay, send Tristian to this one. Let's send... yeah, we could have Harem deal with the undead, actually. The storyteller is going to deal with our celebrity here. Or we could grab some more military. Yeah, that is fine. And then we need to talk to Ikondaio in the throne room. I have news, Grand Blackforge. Wigmold has finished his magic system. It's easier to catch bandits now, much easier. We found the shamans who were planning to poison our food and water even before they reached the city walls. Stability +15, very nice. The kingdom has grown much. It's far stronger now. We can protect our people from many dangers, perhaps nearly all of them. It's an impressive feat. I am glad that you chose me as your advisor. I'm happy I could walk this path with you. Alright, well, that's nice of you, Akun. Okay, that's it. That's all the visits. I think I'm gonna take a break here. As always, I want to thank you very much for watching. If you're enjoying the content, by all means hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more, and I will see you in the next episode.